Hello there vintage jewellery lovers. In today's video we're going to be stepping back into a world of vintage jewellery where vintage jewellery wasn't just made, it was imagined. This is the world of Art Nouveau, where we step back into the 20th century, where vintage jewellery came to life in beautiful, gorgeous designs like you wouldn't believe. Think gemstones, think jewellery, think dragonflies with gemstone wings, women carved in gold and enamel, and brooches that look like miniature works of art. In this video I'll be sharing with you beautiful items, particularly brooches, as that is my passion, from the Art Nouveau era. And if you're not inspired of it as yet, you will be after watching this video. Absolutely breathtaking. I can assure you they will absolutely steal your heart like they stole mine, as vintage jewellery always does. But the Art Nouveau era is smashing. So take your shoes off, relax back with a cup of tea or whatever it is that you're having right now, and enjoy this beautiful journey of Art Nouveau. The most expressive, romantic and collectible styles in vintage history. Let's get to it. You'll be amazed. This Art Nouveau brooch is magic in flight. Absolutely stunning. This one is exactly what we talked about, a beautiful dragonfly with gemstones inset in the wings. It has a graceful sculpted female figure at its centre, and this design is a very essence of fantasy and fluidity that defined the era. The wings absolutely shimmer, and it has peridot and garnet and rose quartz and amethyst, which all adds colour and meaning. It's so beautifully crafted and is stamped 925 on the reverse, and it not only doubles as a brooch, but it is a pendant as well, thanks to its clever hidden bow. This one measures 3.5 inches wide and is currently on auction at time of this video for $25. And make no mistake, it's a beautiful, beautiful brooch pendant to have. And it is actually valued between 160 and 250 US dollars, so for some of you it is affordable. So I'd say by the time you do get this video, the auction may have ended, but you know where to hunt them down at now. Gorgeous, because I'm giving you all the links and secrets of where to get them, and any future beautiful pieces that you can also get your hands on. It is through live auctioneers, as all of these pieces, all these beautifuls. Even though I haven't got my hands on them myself, they're absolutely gorgeous, and for many of us it is out of our price range, but you just get just as much pleasure by looking at them. And I know it gives joy to my heart, and I really hope it gives joy to yours as well. And this next piece isn't just jewellery, it's wearable art. This one's a breathtaking French Art Nouveau bee, crafted in 18 karat yellow gold, with a body of glassy carved amethyst, shimmering diamonds and cabochon rubies set into the wings and head. Absolutely stunning. I love the colour. The detail is extraordinary, don't you think? It has beautiful flowing gold lines on the open work wings. To the secret surprise, a delicate carved belly underneath the bee. This masterpiece measures over 2.5 inches wide, and it weighs nearly 36 grams. It's very solid and just absolutely luxurious, and of course elegant. This one's currently offered by Modern Jewellery and starts at a staggering wow, $14,200. 250 US dollars. US, so that's like, wow, in Australian dollars it's like so much more, but oh wow, the gorgeousness of it. And this beauty is from the 1900s. Isn't it just glorious? I love it. I love it so much. I'm going to let you know my favourite, and you can let me know in comments below, please. I'd love to know what made your heart beat a few beats faster. And this next piece is what dreams are made of. And I don't know about you, but I always have vintage jewellery dreams. I'm always finding them in my dreams, and I'm waking up and they're not there, not in my hand anymore. But this one's real. Just might not be ours to keep, but we can knock our eyes out and just dream. Nice dreams. So this one's a large antique hand-carved shell cameo brooch depicting a classical woman in soft profile. Her hair is adorned with flowers, and the folds of her gown resting gracefully on her shoulder, as you can see. And what sets this one apart is the ornate mount, embellished with rich enamel in deep green, black and red, and a bold colour contrast that was typical of the Art Nouveau era. This one measures just over 2 inches high, and it's a statement piece full of romance and artistry. And to be honest, I think this has been my favourite out of all the ones I found. It's like my heart is just absolutely melting even as we speak. Beautiful, glorious. This one's actually listed by Heartfelt Antiques and Auction Services on Live Auctioneers, and it's actually estimated to fetch between $250 and $400 US. Wow, that is gorgeous. Now that's about probably about 700 or something to that effect in Australian dollars. Absolutely divine, and such a graceful nod to the soft natural beauty celebrated by the Art Nouveau era. I absolutely love it. Subtle, graceful and unmistakably Art Nouveau. We have this beautiful brooch right now for you to see. So delicate and so serene with its beautiful aquamarine stone, and you can see the pale blue glow cradled in a flowing nature inspired gold design. And look at those beautiful tiny seed pearls accenting the piece, adding softness and timeless romance, a signature detail of the Art Nouveau era. This one's listed through Live Auctioneers by seller NY Elizabeth, and we can see that is actually in the picture with all credits being given right through this video to comply with Live Auctioneer, as I do have their approval to list as long as I continue to say where each beautiful piece is from, and I'm happy to oblige because I just want to share all this beautiful vintage goodness with you all. So this one is actually starting at $25 at the time of this video, and it is estimated value between $1,575 and $2,310 US. So this one's a true testament to how beauty often hides in the most unassuming pieces. And this next piece isn't just rare, it's absolutely legendary. A beautiful Art Nouveau brooch designed by Gustav Gordenak, one of Norway's most celebrated master goldsmiths. And this one was crafted in the late 1890s and has 925 sterling silver, gilt and enamel, which is both unusual and breathtaking. So this one's a Norse brooch and is currently listed by Jasper 52. The brooch is listed at $4,200 US with an estimated value of $6,000, and for many it's worth every penny. And this one, I think Jasper 52 is going to be one of my favourite sellers on Live Auctioneers. They've got so many stunning pieces I absolutely love, so I'll be following them from now on as well. and see what beautiful vintage goodness they can continue showing us. Now we're moving on to the next one. Understated, but radiant, absolutely radiant. This exquisite Art Nouveau pin is crafted in 14 karat yellow gold and is set with 23 glittering diamonds. And this one might be small, but oh my goodness, the craftsmanship in this is just beautiful, and the soft curves and the delicate symmetry, just perfectly set stones echo the natural elegance that defined the Art Nouveau era. And this one is actually listed by Bidhouse. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but as you can see in the photo there where the credits are, it's Bidhaus on Live Auctioneers. And this one is available for $1,040 with the listing value of $1,723. And there's even an option to make an offer, so that's pretty cool. It's about 5.4 grams and it's very lightweight, timeless, and will look absolutely gorgeous on a collar or nestled into your jewellery box as a collector's treasure. But I don't like putting my jewellery in boxes as such mixed with other jewellery. They deserve their own place on a beautiful glass cabinet or on your own attire. While the true Art Nouveau movement flourished between 1819 and 1915, it's never really disappeared. Designers across the decades have continued to channel the beautiful artistic lines of Art Nouveau jewellery, the floral forms and the elegance, just like this beautiful enamelled brooch for the 1980s. Yes, the 1980s. Even though it's not true Art Deco, this is a pure good example of how Art Nouveau jewellery in its style and elegance has never faded. This one's so captivating, a really beautiful brooch of a woman in a wide brimmed hat. I absolutely love this one. Delicately enamelled in soft lavender and a deep plum, and the press raised design and the satiny gold tone finish echo the ornate elegance of the early 1900s. And this one's framed with intricate flowing lines, and it shows how the Art Nouveau influence lived on decades after. And this is one of the primary reasons I'm actually showing you this one today, and the next one as well, to show how Art Nouveau jewellery has never really faded in its beautiful style and elegance until this day. This one measures around 2 inches and it's just so gorgeous, a beautiful tribute to the natural curves and feminine beauty. And once again, this one's listed by Jasper 52 with a reserve of $25 at the time of this video. And even though it's at $25, it will go up in price and has a value of $160 to $250 so you can see where that one goes to. And this one, it's not a brooch, it's a necklace, and I just had to showcase this one as well because I just love everything about it. And I think it really has to be my, it's so hard to choose, but I really think it's my second favourite item out of all this Art Nouveau jewellery I've showed you today, and let's see why. This intricately carved pendant features a serene female face, framed by a beautiful floral headdress with stylized blossoms resembling calla lilies flowing across her hairline. She has such an expressive face, don't you think? Which again evokes an Art Nouveau influence. And I just find this one so stunning. So the expressive face and the suspended cord is just so beautiful. And this one is likely made of resin or some other composite material and has a beautiful smooth antique finish. And this one bears an incised, if I'm saying that word correctly, signature on the reverse of it, possibly reading JM along with the date 81, so suggesting this one is created in 1981. I could be wrong, but it's highly likely. This one's a striking fusion of decorative sculpture and robot art. So collectible, and I love looking at it. It's just visually beautiful. Love it to pieces. So I hope you've enjoyed looking at these beautiful treasures as much as I have when I found them on live auctioneers. And yes, you can get your hands on some of these if you so wish. Interesting point if you didn't know this one already, because I do like to teach you as well what you may not know, and some things I'm learning as I go as well. While Art Nouveau jewellery only lasted a few decades, starting in the late 1890s, it sure made a huge impact in that time. People went crazy for it. You can see why, with its beautiful dreamy lines and the elegance and the style, and they really were a miniature piece of art, don't you think? So instead of just focusing on diamonds and all the rubies like the Art Deco period did, they also focus on the elegance and other dreamy motifs, as we saw in the previous picture. And I think of it as jewellery that just told a story, not just a sparkle. And I truly, really love it. I hope you do too. So I hope today's video really impressed on you how beautiful Art Nouveau jewellery really is, and that if you didn't appreciate it before, that you will now. It has been one of my favourite decades of vintage or antique jewellery for sure. I hope really you have enjoyed today's video, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and stay tuned for next week's video, because I'm going to bring you another beautiful special of vintage jewellery, and something that has many people's hearts as well. I'm going to give you a hint as well. It's old, of course it is. It's beautiful. It was to keep memories of loved ones. It tells stories of love and loss and remembrance. And it is one of the most powerful categories out there. Yes, we are talking mourning jewellery. I have got one and I've showed you before. I'll showcase that one again, and I'll be also showcasing more beautiful pieces of vintage, antique I should say, mourning jewellery. So once again, stay tuned for next week's video, and to do that, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And if you haven't heard about my vintage jewellery ebook, how you too can source vintage jewellery like I do and other people do, you can get a free copy of a mini ebook of all the tips and tricks, and better than that, there's a 77-page version for $35 Australian or $19 US dollars that you can get your hands on, so you too start your vintage jewellery journey as well. Keep safe everyone. It's been great to talk to you once again and share all these goodies with you. We'll see you next time. Bye.